Okay, so for those who has not filled UPSC's form yet, you have another opportunity because UPSC has extended the deadline for the application. This year, with notification for UPSC CSC, application came with many intricacies and changes. It was observed that many aspirants were confused, worried and anxious at the same time, that they might miss the deadline considering the new changes and all. And then there was this another surprise which came by UPSC's website. You can see the new you can say the news arise that the last date has been extended. This extra time becomes a golden opportunity for those who wants to fulfill their dreams and fill up the UPSC civil services examination form. Here I remember a quote from Sun Tzu. He has said that the opportunities multiplies as they are seized. Okay, so don't let this opportunity slip away from your hands. My name is Lalit Soni and you are watching Drishti IAS. So you'll be seeing that we'll be talking about the notification by UPSC which has said that they are extending the deadline for the UPSC CSC civil services application forms. So there was this update, so we'll be talking about that. Here you can see that UPSC has come up with this notification over here. When you go to the website, you will be seeing that there is a notification section, and wherein what's new, if you see, the second notification here is talking about the last date to apply for UPSC CSC prelims, that is civil services prelims 2025 and Indian Forest Service Prelims 2025. As we know that the examinations are conducted at the same time. When we talk about both the examinations, single paper will be there for Civil Services Prelims as well as for the Indian Forest Services Prelims. Okay, so in that particular notification, they have said that we are extending the you can say the last date for the application of this form by 7 days. Okay, so when we talk about the original notification, you can see that the Civil Services Preliminary Examination Notification 2025, that notification was released on 22nd of January 2025 and the date of commencement of the examination was 25th May 2025. Okay, after that, here you can see the duration of the examination is 1 day. We know that UPSC's exam is basically conducted in 1 day. There will be 2 papers, GS1 and GS2. Both of them will be of 2 hours. Okay, there will be 2 sessions. One will be in the morning, then there will be a break, and then there will be a second session. So that is the 1 day examination, you can say. But here the last day for the recipient of the application was 11th of February 2025, that is tomorrow basically. But we have got a notification which is talking about that they have extended it to 18th of February 2025 up to 6 p.m. in the evening. Again, I'm telling you, date has been extended by 7 days. So those who has not filled the form, you can go and fill this particular forms. Obviously, there was various changes which were there, various formalities were there. You have to, put your documentation. When we are talking about the category certificates, etc., you have to upload that as well. So now you have 7 days. You can get the certificates and you can go and upload. If there is any kind of confusion which was there earlier, now you can sort it out and then fill the form. Or now when we are talking about the notification itself, it says that the last date for the submission for Civil Services Prelims 2025 and Indian Forest Service Prelims 2025 has been extended till 18th of February 2025, that is up to 6 p.m. Okay. Further, the correction window for the 7 days shall be available till the expiry of 7 days. When we talk about the correction window, earlier they have said that after the last date, that is 11th, there will be correction which is starting from 12th till it will be there for 19. Okay, so earlier this was like that. Okay, so that was the 7 days window was there for the corrections. Now they have extended that particular window as well. Here you can see further the correction window of 7 days shall now be available till expiry of 7 days from the next day after the closure of the application form, that is your 19th of February. Okay, so 19th February they will be starting the correction up to 25th of February 2025. So this is the time from 19th to 25 you can go for the corrections as well. When we talk about the UPSC form, there is this process that you have to first go for the OTR. If you have not done that, once you do the OTR, then only you can go for the application form. If you have done the OTR earlier, then you don't have to do it again. Okay, then you can directly fill the application form. When we talk about the OTR, only one time change. You can change it only one time. Okay, so that is also window which is there. Now when we are talking about the application form exclusively and you have to change anything in the application form, in that case you have to go and change it by this particular date. Okay, so revised date for the receipt of the application, which we have seen, that is your 18th of February 2025, 6 p.m. Again, please note that if you have any kind of confusion, sort it out, go fill up the form. Okay, don't miss this time. Okay, now if we move further here, vacancies, if we are talking about, why I'm emphasizing on filling up this particular form, because here vacancies are 979. This is not a small number. Okay, so this is a you can say golden opportunity. You should go and fill up the form. So this is about the vacancies. Now if you see over here, modification in the application form. Now as I told you that there are various confusions which were there, and many queries were there with respect to the modification as well. Few people has gone for some kind of mistakes in the application form. So I'm again telling you, if you have made a mistake in the OTR, okay, that is your one time registration if we talk about. So in the OTR profile, you can only make a change for the first, only one time. Okay, so that is there. Now when we are talking about the modification in the application form, okay, so in that application form you can go and make any change that is there. For that they have provided you 7 days window over here. So commission has decided to extend the facilities for marking the correction. Okay, earlier this date was 12th to 18th. Okay, now this time it will be, as I told you, that 19th to 25th. Okay, 19th February to 25th of February. Again, if you have any kind of problem, if you have any kind of confusion, if you have marked anything wrongly, because when we are filling the form, we are having this kind of sense of doing it early, or you have this anxiety which is there, because it's kind of an overwhelming experience for the first timers or for those who are seriously preparing for this. So in that case, if you have missed anything or if you have filled anything wrong, you can change it. Again, I'm telling you, if you are filling the form, please be calm and then fill the form. If you have any kind of issues, once you are done with the form, check it properly. Okay, even then, if you have submitted the form, then take a printout of the application form, read it. You can see just assume that you might have made a mistake and then check the form. Okay, if you assume that you have done it everything correctly, then there are chances that you might miss something. But you go through that, you check this once or twice and then realize that if it is fine, then it's okay. If there is a problem, you can go and change it. Window for the modification in the application form is 9th to 25th of February. Okay, so this is what I wanted to convey by this particular live, because that is something important and UPSC has given another chance. Okay, after that, if you have any kind of issue, or if you have any kind of, you can say, confusion, or you need any kind of information, so you can visit the UPSC office over here. UPSC's facilitation counter is there near gate C of the campus of UPSC, or you can call on these numbers which are given over here. I can't read them, you just you can find them in the notification itself. Okay, so you can call on these numbers. Okay, and the time for the call is basically the working hours. Okay, so that is 10th morning in the 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. in the evening. Okay, so again 10 to 1700 hours. Okay, so that is how you can get any kind of information, clarification, guidelines, or anything which you make which is basically creating a confusion for you. You can go and get it cleared from the UPSC campus itself, or you can call on these numbers. Okay, sometimes it might be there that these lines might be busy, so don't take any risk. Just visit the UPSC facilitation center, which is at the gate C of the UPSC campus. So that is something which you can do in case of any kind of confusion which you are not able to sort. Okay, now moving further, how we are helping you in all these regard. When we talk about the UPSC civil services examination, you know that the practice makes you perfect. Practice is important. When we talk about the your prelims paper, it is all about the practice, because there are answers in front of you. You just have to recall the answer over there. Okay, if you have practiced enough, that will help you. For that we have test series. So UPSC civil services examination prelims test series 2025, Drishti IAS is an coming up with various packages. We are having various packages as per your convenience. You can choose your package and then you can start your practice over here. Any kind of query, if it is there, you can call on this number, that is 87501 87501. 8751. Other than that, we are having this specifically for prelims. We have IAS prelims course which is covering GS as well as CSET. Validity is 2 years. You can watch the lectures unlimited number of times. Okay, so that is there in the online mode for English medium. And other than that, NCRTs are basically your Bible or your foundation. So NCRT courses are also available in the live and English medium format. So you can get that. If you have any kind of query, you can call on the number which I have already told you, 87501 87501, or you can directly visit the Drishti Learning app and then you can get the details about these courses. Other than that, we are having ISGS foundation course for you, which will cover prelims, mains, all these things will be there. So that is the comprehensive coverage course wherein you will be having the validity, that is 2 years, and then you will have the same facility of watching the lectures unlimited period of time. Other details, if you want to know, download the Drishti Learning app and you can find this particular course over there. Okay, so with that, I would be taking your leave. Okay, so I hope you have actually got the idea. If you have any kind of confusion, you can take your time and fill up the form. You have 7 more days now, so just don't make any mistake. Go ahead and study well. Have a nice